Hey, Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, the subscribes, the comments, generous donations in all forms. I appreciate it all. Let's ring the bell, clear out this energy, and then we're just going to see what the message that Spirit has for us. So during the pre-shuffle, I was getting like a few different scenarios. First off, it's like either somebody's in bad health or this plan is in bad health. There's like a mother-daughter duo. Their little scheme is not gonna work out. It's like they're concerned that they're gonna be found out that something's not gonna work out. And they're right. It's not. Then there's somebody that got everything and loses it all, including like all the community support, family support. They lose it all. And then another one is somebody that had this like secret liaison or secret relationship, secret something that wasn't all the way formed. It wasn't all the way out there, but yet it wasn't all the way hidden either. It was like one of those could have been like a convenient type of things. That's over. And somebody that was involved in one of those has finally decided that they are committing to somebody else. Hey Malcolm. Hey Light Worker William. Hey Robert, how are you? Hey K Hypsee. Yeah, so there's like a few different timelines, a few different things that's going on. Bottom of the deck. Told you somebody is committing to somebody else. Yeah, they're making this. Somebody's traveling, and they're gonna go to the courthouse. They may just be, going to the courthouse just instead of having some big wedding. Because something that they used to work on, they don't work on that no more. They don't do it no more. They're not involved in that no more. It's like I said, something wasn't all the way out in the open, but it wasn't all the way a secret either. Anyway, whatever it is, that's over. That is over. And then, like I said, either somebody is in bad health or their plan is in bad health to get this money. Because, see, I feel like this is morphing into that mother-daughter duo. They was trying to get this money. And see, it's something about them being concerned about being in poverty. Hey, you heard Tarot Fool's Journey. How are you? All is well, thank you. Hey, Susan. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Janae. How are you? Yeah, they're concerned about that. But see, somebody made a decision about this, about somebody with their money. I feel like this wealthy man had made this decision, about somebody that was involved or whatever. Hello, ye son. Yeah, somebody's, they getting this message. I don't know, somebody's getting something like a certified letter, something like that. They're getting a certified letter talking about some property, something that they was working so hard to get. I feel like this person is getting some sort of certified letter about it. This is something, like I said, this is something that somebody worked hard to take control of, to get, to prove that they was the best one to receive something. But somebody else is in their thoughts. I feel like this certified letter may be letting them know of a different a decision or something. Because somebody's in their thoughts about this child and this privileged lady. And this main male knows that these people was false. That they was not who they said they was. Hey Robert, how are you? Yeah. I feel like somebody thought that okay, so somebody's getting it. So yeah, like I said, somebody was involved with somebody in that situation. It was either somebody was involved with the mother or they was involved with the daughter, with the mother-daughter duo. And they just thought, well, as long as like one considered the other one taking it for the team, you know how they do it. But and so somebody thought as long as they was involved with that person, they was gonna be set. But they're finding out that's not it. That's not it. They had these expectations, and they're finding out these are going to be very unmet expectations, because what it was is they expected to get paid. They expected to get something for their time. They expected to get something for them. Feel like they performed even when they didn't want to. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're concerned. That these people is concerned that this mother-daughter duo is concerned that whoever was sleeping with Captain Jack there, whatever. That they wasn't something was they're not gonna get something, and they was expecting this shit. They was expecting this shit to come quickly, not in the not too distant future. But something changed. Somebody changed that shit. Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody changed that shit. They decided to do what was right. They decided to do what was right. And so this mother-daughter duo, I feel like they're not gonna get this. They're not this unexpected income. I don't feel like they're gonna get that. I really don't. What's the message? Yeah, something about this official person. Hey Cleo, how are you? Yeah, something about this child. Somebody's made a decision about this child, this wealthy man. And the child could be the wealthy man's child. What's the message, Spirit? Okay, so I feel like this wealthy man has decided to give it all to his child. So his child's going to be the one to experience his sudden wealth, leaving it all to the child. And that mother-daughter duo, They're not getting nothing. Like I said, they're expecting that unexpected income. And that might be what that certified letter is. Mm-hmm. And see, this main male, now that this main male realized that this child of this wealthy man is a privileged lady, this main male is feeling a certain way because they didn't put themselves in a certain position with this privileged lady. Something that they can't get out of. Something that they didn't screw the pooch with their relationship. That's why they in despair. Mm-hmm. What's the message? What's the message? Thank you. Yeah, something about somebody's path. Maybe somebody's direction. Maybe somebody might be changing direction or something. But maybe somebody's on a new path. Thank you. Yep. Okay, so I feel like that's putting somebody, whoever's getting this sudden wealth, that's putting them on this path to this great fortune. This is putting them on this path to being, that millionaire. Because they know you're not going to squander it. They know you're not going to just throw the shit away. Yeah, I'm telling you. They know it. You're going to get a message about this inheritance, this gift. They know you're not going to squander it. They know you're not going to throw the shit away. They know you are going to invest it. You're going to spend it wisely. You know how I know? Because all the shit that you done been through. That's how the fuck I know. All the shit that you done been through. Excuse me. If this is your first time tuning in to Sweet Spot e-magazine, welcome. You are more than welcome. But understand, I have been known to say a curse word a time or two. So if that offends you, click off. But if it don't, stay on here. Stay with me. Hey, Latasha, how are you? Yeah, see, somebody, they've been, see, these two are so upset because they feel like they've been putting all this work in working in vain. They've been putting all that work in, trying to do something in vain. And here's somebody go. They find out that somebody changing the will. Somebody leaving you everything. And then on top of that, that's leaving them in a position. That's leaving them in a position. You know what? And they may not even be in the spirit. They may not be going to jail. But it's leaving them in a spiritual position because you know what? They just showed their ass with you. So what you show your ass with collective, you can't back it up and be like, collective, you so crazy. I'm just kidding anyway. Let's just scratch all that. No, you done showed your ass. That's why somebody like, oh, damn. See, this mature man, he started looking at this main female. He started looking at the mother-daughter. Started looking at the daughter. Started looking at her. And was like, okay, she's sitting here waiting. And he used to think that she was of high honor. He used to think that was his daughter until he found out the secret. The secret was you cannot make this up. Spirit cannot make this up. That ain't him. He is that not him. Okay, so the mother daughter, so then there's that other child. That's who he's leaving everything to. Is the other child, because he finding out that the daughter of the mother daughter ain't his, and now he thinking back to whenever he was just courting the mother. He thinking, like we don't know if he thinking that she was always a hoe, or if she was already pregnant, or whatever. But he thinking, and how he decided he was gonna make it. He's gonna do her right. He's gonna make an honest woman of her, because they had got together and she said she was expecting. You cannot make this up. And then on top of that, he had to leave. He may have been in the service or something like that. He had to leave, and he was leaving like, yeah, I know I'm number one. I'm the main man. I'm the main man. Not knowing that she was community property. Mm, 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 mm. Let me get some little mimosa. Woo! What's the message, Spirit? Holla at your girl. What's the message? Thank you. Yeah. See, then that's when he started getting concerned. Because he knew he wasn't going to live forever. In fact, he may be even experiencing some symptoms right now of his health is failing. You know, and so that's whenever he started being in despair about that whole thing. And that's when he started really thinking back. Mm-hmm. So whenever something about a younger man with this woman, and in the community, in the same community, maybe in the same social circle or same something. He's thinking now. What's the message? What's the message? Yeah. Okay. Something about this person. He's so upset now because he knows it was this person. He knows who the daddy is. It's this person. He remembered this person from way back in the day. He remembered. Now he is so upset. He is so upset. And she and the time, I ain't gonna call her a hoe. I'm just gonna say, the town rent a punani. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? What's the message? Yeah, somebody's thinking about you. Because you know what? You are the official person. They know this for sure. They know that's for sure. And so this is why, and you know, and I feel like it's expected that they should leave everything to you. It's expected that they should leave everything to you because you are the official person. So why wouldn't they? You know what I'm saying? You are the official, and then on top of that, you the one that's going to do right. You're going to do what's right. What else, Spirit? Excuse me. Yeah. I feel like I just heard something about some legacy. Somebody's gonna they're gonna move. They're gonna leave everything to you because of they're leaving a legacy. What's this? Yeah, because you know what? Something about when this person dies, this false person is not gonna do them right. Not gonna do them right. Yeah, because they worried about them leaving that legacy. Mm-hmm. And they know that this person was just a cheater, a cheater. In fact, they got together, and this was not even their child, not even their child. Somebody said they was gonna play it till the end. I feel like this is kind of like the same, almost like the same message we had last week or the week before. You know, you start getting older and all this shit just morph into one big day. Yeah, so I'm telling you, but you know what? It's the trip part is this daughter is going in the same footsteps, traveling in the same direction, doing the same fucking thing as the mother. You could not make this up. The daughter's doing the exact same fucking thing as the mother. Mm-hmm. They are on the same journey, trying to get money. That's all it is. Trying to get something from nothing. Acting like they are a high honor, but they got these secrets. Somebody's realizing what they do, and they picking up on the clues. They thinking about that shit now. They noticing the pattern. They noticing these patterns. Let's pull another deck. Hey, James and Biscuit, how are you? All right, enjoy. Bottom of the deck. 5 of Cups. Somebody in their feelings. Yeah, because they thought everything was getting ready to work out to their benefit. They in their feelings because they thought their wishes were going to come true. I'm telling you, something did not work. Was not going to work. Was not meant to work at all. See, Spirit stepped in. You know, I feel like somebody started really doing some soul searching. I feel like somebody really started doing some soul searching. Started really having to look at everything that they swear up and down that they missed about shit that they did in the past. That they know was not right. That they know was not on board. And they had to be honest with themselves. Especially when it came to you. Your relationship. Your family. Especially when it came to you. Hey, Rotten Rob, how are you, sweetie? Cause see, this person now is sitting here looking back, thinking about all the reckless bullshit that they did for no fucking reason, except to give you a motherfucking headache, to cause you some type of concern, to hurt you, to break your heart, to upset you. Sorry if I'm getting a little passionate, but I've been drinking mimosa. So, oh well. And see, now that this person knows that they done did the fucking most, they done talked about you, they done smeared your name, they done lied on you, They didn't did this. They didn't shit on you. They didn't spit on you. They didn't pissed on you. They didn't, kick dirt on you. They didn't stepped on you. They didn't stabbed you in your back. Now that they did all that shit, they want to apologize. They hope that you come back. They hope that you allow them to come back because they don't know how they got so fucking far away from you. But they don't want the distance no more. They want you to come back. They like this. This is what I'm hearing them say. Please. Yeah, because see, somebody's had an opportunity to think about some things. And they want to extend that olive branch. Like I said, they want to apologize. They want to extend that olive branch. They want to spin the block again. Because see, what they did not see before, what they did not notice before, and they're going to tell you, they was ignorant. They was blind. They didn't know what the fuck they was looking at. They did not know who the fuck you was. It's like they was sitting here listening to everybody else put they motherfucking 2 motherfucking cents in, not thinking for their own self. It's like the whole extraction day hurt them. They had to wait. First, they had to wait for their head to finish, the swelling from their head to come down. Then they had to wait for the swelling from their anus to come down. Then they had to wait for the emotions to come down. It took all of that before they could realize they had stuck so far up in their own ass for so fucking long, then they failed to realize who the fuck you was. And that motherfucker was swelled up. Now that they've come back down and they've planted both feet firmly on the ground, and the head extraction was a success. They have clearly wiped the shit from their eyes. And they realized that shit smell was them smelling themselves. That's all they was doing, was smelling themselves. Now they want to apologize. Now they want to say they're sorry. They know they was doing you wrong. They know they was giving you the short end of the stick. They should have been giving you more. But they was taking you for granted. But see, they're thinking about all that shit now. Now they're also thinking about who the one that was telling them, come over here. Come over here and do that. See, that's the one who was butting in the middle. That could have been one of the mother daughter. I told you there was one of them that was seeing somebody, and then the other one. It's not like they was hiding it, but it wasn't all out there. They said, "No, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna go commit over here." I'm telling you, because somebody in their feelings. I feel like I feel like Spirit told somebody, it's to motherfucker. It's time for you to move your feet. It's time for you to lose this seat. Yeah, something about somebody who was committed to somebody else. It's like that commitment that they had is ended. They poured out that cup of love that they had for this person. It's done. Hey, Marie, how are you? Yeah, see, somebody's realizing they didn't see all the bullshit. You know, there were so many games. Somebody, you know what? Whenever you wake up after you done jumped off the whole cliff, and right before your feet or back or stomach or however head or however you was falling, right before you hit them jagged rocks at the bottom, that's when you usually wake up to understand where you made your mistake. Somebody's right there. Somebody is right there to understand the mistake that they done made. You can't make this shit up. They're right there to understand the mistake that they done made. They having a clear understanding of everything now. Everything. Yeah. What's the message, Spirit? How it was them that fucked up. It wasn't you. They was blaming it on you, but it was never you. Never you. It was always them. They refuse to see the negativity and the toxicity within themselves. What's the yeah? And now it's almost like everybody's singing your praises. Everybody's talking about how wonderful you are. Everybody's looking at you. And then not only are they looking at you, they're looking at you and they're noticing who's not there with you. That part. Because everybody knows you dipped off and did your own thing. In fact, it's like once you dipped, that's when shit started getting good for you. See, this other person was always making it seem like they was always down talking you, downplaying you, saying you wasn't doing good, saying this, saying that, saying. Hey, Anthony Boss, how are you? But see, it's turning out not to be like that. Not to be like that at all. This might be that somebody who lost it all. Hey, Red Violet, how are you? Yeah, because you're doing good for yourself. You're doing real good for yourself. You can't make this up. It looking like you got everything that you want, everything that you need. I feel like you very well balanced at this point. I feel like confirmation. I was going to say you got that yin yang and energy right there. You very well balanced at this point. Confirmation. What's the message, Spirit? Yep. Yes. I feel like that. Like, if you're in a relationship, it's like y'all have that yin yang energy. If you're by yourself, even if you're single, right now you're exhibiting that yin yang energy. You're very well balanced. And see, somebody, they thought that they was going to affect you, but they find out they didn't affect you at all. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Everybody is sitting here talking about how you getting yours. Everybody's sitting here talking about how you getting yours. Like I said, You doing well by yourself. Everybody talking about that. Like, how you getting yours? How you like I feel like somebody trying to count, like people, not somebody. People's trying to count your pockets. I'm telling you, everybody trying to count your pockets to see what you got. They need to leave you the fuck alone, because these are the same people that was talking about you, saying you was never gonna be shit, you was never gonna have shit, you was never gonna amount to shit, you was only gonna smell like shit. Them motherfuckers need to go the fuck on. Mm-hmm. Same motherfuckers always talking about what they doing, how they growing their money, what they doing, what they're doing, what they doing. Same motherfuckers is in the same damn spot. They ain't moved. They ain't moved. And see, they thought that you was supposed to be the one that was all on heartache, heartbreak, and this, that, and the other. But see, they didn't realize that you blocked them. And you left them to sit here and fight for themselves amongst themselves. But you wasn't gonna do it. Hey, thank you so very much, Lightworker William. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You had your sights set on other things, other more productive things for you to do. And you said, hook or crook, you gonna make it happen. I just heard watch God work. That's what I just heard. Watch God work. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yep. See, somebody ain't got shit to say now. Somebody ain't got shit to say now. And it's these same busybodies that were sitting here talking all about you. They ain't got shit to say now. Now they ain't got a damn thing to say. Yeah. Because, see, the thing is, you never said anything. You just did whatever you had to do. They was always sitting here trying to build it up, make it seem like you was somebody that you wasn't. They ain't got shit to say now. What's the message? Boom. Something is happening. Somebody's life is like, whenever you hey Grace, how are you? The first rodeo. Nikki. 7 years old. Sorry about that. But so I feel like somebody is receiving like the shock of their life. Oh, you can't make this, because their life is turning upside down. Has to do with something about their money, their job, their employment. Something is going upside down, like somebody who was executive director is now being told that they had to help in the employee cafeteria. Some shit like that. Completely shut. Yes. Something like that. Hey, Solidified, how are you? What's the message? What is the message? Yeah, like they have been demoted. Completely demoted. Yeah, that Wheel of Fortune is no longer turning in their favor. They've been demoted. And they trying to figure out why. They trying to ask for answers. Why? But they're asking for answers. They're asking for reasons why. But nobody really saying anything yet. They just waiting on the answer to come in. But listen, whatever come in, whatever answer come in, it don't add up. It don't make sense to them. It don't make sense to them. It's like, well, wait. Because of what? Because I went on my day off, went to the steakhouse and got something to eat. What? That don't make sense. Why? Like somebody's completely like blown away. And this is what they get. This is their karma. This is their karma. Somebody realizing now all that shit that they thought they was doing, they ain't do shit. This is their karma. They was sitting here saying that you was lying. You was telling the truth. They was lying on you. Mm-hmm. They was lying on you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you the one that walked away. You the one that walked away. They was lying on you. What's the message, Spirit? Yep. You said whatever you needed to say because you discerned it all. You felt the vibe, the energy. You said whatever it is that you needed to say. You spoke your truth and you vamped. You was like, you can have all this shit. You can keep all that. This is that person that this is more for this is in, and we into that the one of the somebody who had the secret affair that wasn't that secret, but it wasn't that well known. This is that person that said, you know what, fuck that, I'm done. Like I said, they discerned it was time for them, and they bounced because their life was going all upside down. I'm telling you, they fell for somebody who they thought was an empress, but that person was not an empress. No, they were so overburdened. They felt so cursed with that person. They felt like they couldn't get a break. And then it's almost like somebody started listening to some messages or something. They started putting two and two together. Like I said, that's when someone realized they was getting karma. That's when somebody realized they was getting karma for some stupid shit that they did to you. That's when somebody realized it was time for them to leave that and gone somewhere. It was time for them to get serious. Yeah, you can't make that up. See, they realized that whenever they got with that person, they put themselves in a position. That's when they started losing. And that's when they realized that, hey, they had to get serious about this life. They got to get serious. They better start working on where they intend to go, the direction they intend to go, and who they intend to be with. They need to work on that direction. Yeah, because this person talking about this secret love shit and everything else, that's not gonna work. It's like they sit here with the wrong one secretly loving you. So that's when somebody said that no, they gotta get right. They gotta do what's right. They gotta have some courage. They gotta have that strength. They gotta do what's right. I'm telling you, somebody decided they was ghosting this person. They was ghosting this person. Because that person, all they wanted was money anyway. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Yeah, somebody came to grips with being honest with themselves about where they was really happy at in the beginning. This person's realizing they ain't have to make these old grand changes to be happy. All they had to do was be where you at. Yeah, they're making these grand changes. Now somebody realizing They went the wrong way. They listened to the wrong bullshit, the wrong fucking message. This person realizing they should have followed their own intuition. They should have looked for themselves. They should have checked everything out themselves. What's the message, Spirit? Oh. Yeah, I feel like somebody is no longer no longer like able to pull the wool over somebody else's eyes or over people's eyes. Yeah, I feel like somebody's no longer able to pull the wool over people's eyes, and people are starting to see that something about the ideas that they came up with, or the things that they did, or shit that they said, or credit that they tried to take that was theirs was never theirs. Somebody realizing that somebody was full of bullshit this entire fucking time. They was full of bullshit this entire time. And this person should have kept their distance and said, fuck that. Now somebody realized they should have protected you. They should have held you close. Because all they did was engage in all this heartache and heartbreak. Unnecessary bullshit. Unnecessary bullshit. I think that's too many. Yeah, unnecessary bullshit. Thank you. Now somebody's sitting here trying to think about, oh my gosh, why didn't I just listen to what Collective was trying to tell me? And they thinking about this shit over and over and over again. Why didn't I just listen to what Collective was trying to tell me? Why didn't I just follow this shit that Collective was saying? Oh my gosh. It's like, get a hold of yourself. You didn't. Move the fuck on. We told you back then, you're going to come to this day that you're going to hate yourself when you wake up in the motherfucking morning. Well, good motherfucking morning to you, Toodles. Yeah, good morning. I'm telling you, somebody realized they hated themselves when they wake up in the motherfucking morning. What's the message? What's the message? Thank you. Somebody trying to keep it together. They trying to keep it together. They're trying to just like keep, make it seem like everything is okay. Protect themselves, this, that, and the other. Seeing if they could put up certain boundaries. They're not really sharing. Somebody they trying to put on this front that they good. That's what it is. They're trying to put on this front that they good. But see, what they're really trying to do is make sure that they can protect themselves from, and they trying to think of different ways of trying to block this reckless energy from doing any harm, or how they can protect themselves or get over this shit. Get over this shit. What's the message? Yeah, they're sitting here trying to figure out, how can I get over this shit? What the fuck can I do? Somebody want to come and they want to apologize to you, and they want to tell you, I know I should have listened to you long ass time ago. I do apologize. I'm so sorry. If you please I beg of you, please take me back. I beg your pardon. I should have listened to you long ass time ago. But I was too stubborn. I was too hard-headed. And somebody was sitting here acting like they had a better idea. They had a better plan. I'm going to show you the best way to go. See, this person didn't even listen to their own intuition when their own intuition was telling them everything ain't going to work out like you think it is, young blood. But see, somebody didn't wake the fuck up until you walk the fuck away. When you walk the fuck away, that's when somebody was like, oh, shit. Mm-hmm. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, they wearing their heart on their sleeve. Cause see, somebody is upset that they didn't protect themselves like you told them. They didn't have their guards up. And see, for the longest time, they couldn't. It's like they refused to see how everything in their life was changing, how their life was getting off balance, how they shit was getting fucked up. And now all they want to do is get away from all this. All they want to do is leave all this pain, all this misery, all this heartache, all this fighting and fussing and bickering and backstabbing and talking about and all that other shit. See, somebody has made a decision that they're not going to allow confusion and false promises to come in and cloud their judgment no fucking more. Somebody wants to be healed. They want to have the opportunity to show somebody that they are mature, that they're grown. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah. I feel like somebody, they have these eyes. Oh, we got 86 and 86. See, somebody, yeah, they on the right path right now. They are working on their spirituality. This person is perfectly balanced right now because we got, they on the right path because they're working on their spirituality. That's what they want to work on. Hey, Addie, how are you? Like I said, somebody is really gaining control of their life, and they want to. There's certain things that they just want to put behind them. Certain events, certain people that they know they have to say goodbye to. They have to make that judgment call. They can't blame it on, oh, I didn't know. They know that they can't blame it on, I don't know. Like they say, you too old to be acting brand new. What's the message, Spirit? Yep. Somebody had to sit back and think about everything, what they did to get themselves in this position. Yep, that's what they had to do. They had to sit back and think about what they was doing to get themselves in the position. And now they're going to have to figure out, come to terms with what they're going to have to do to get themselves out that motherfucker. Out the position. What's the message, Spirit? And it's not your job, it's their job. This their journey. This is what they got to do. This is something they got to heal within them. That recklessness. They're looking for the easy way. They're looking for the, well, I'm going to just do this, that, you know. Somebody got to come to terms with this, some shit within them they got to heal. Yeah. There's some shit within them they got to heal. They got to get right within themselves. understand this is not always going to be their way or the fucking highway. It's like they have to leave a certain mindset, you know? Somebody has to realize this was a generational curse that they was working with. That's what somebody has to realize. Hey, Anissa, this was a generational curse that they was working with. That type of mindset. Someone's thinking that generational curse, it's not affecting my money. I'm not sleeping with no kids. I'm this, I'm not doing, I'm not that. Okay. But the thing is, it's that mindset. That's what somebody's generational curse is. The ability to think differently, to go against the grain for the right reason. See, somebody's thinking about the last thing that they said, the last message that they said to their mother or something. What's the message? What's the message? Thank you. Yep, somebody is having an eye awakening experience. They are awakening. And they know that they have to tell somebody something. It's like they're gonna have this talk with this King of Wands. They're gonna have to take control of this situation and be the one to reach out to this King of Wands. And that this King of Wands know that, hey, they have decided they're going towards this Queen of Pentacles. And for their own sanity, for their own peace of mind, they're leaving this Queen of Wands for their own peace of mind. You know, and not only that, but how something about this person has caused so much heartache and heartbreak. They can't do it anymore. They find that they need to protect themselves against that person too. This is that person that said that they leaving everybody so they can go and commit to who they want to commit to. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's been looking at you, studying you, keeping up with you. They haven't been saying nothing because they've been waiting for the best opportunity to be with you. This is somebody that had to balance themselves out. They had to realize who they was around. They was around a whole bunch of devils. And the thing was that all the devils wanted was just money. Was just money. Somebody had to make that final determination who they were truly around. And that's when they started thinking about the shit that you had said a long time ago. That's when they had their aha moment. 4:44 on the clock, on the time. Angel message. Bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, somebody knows who they want. They know who they want. I'm telling you, they know who they want, and they are determined to go get it. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. I know Red Violet know. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody thought that they was that they was going to be able to control this person or control the situation forever. But I'm sorry to let you know this tower has hit. And somebody's in their feelings. Somebody's heart has been crushed because somebody said, I'm leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. And the person who thought that they was going to be able to control this situation, the one who was lying, the one who was sneaking, the one who was on, that's the one who was like, oh no. See, something about you being by yourself, you respecting yourself, you respecting word of God, you respecting that you know the truth, and you're not going to lie to yourself, you're not going to back down, you're not going to cower, you're not going to you know, where they say I give up, you're not going to do none of that shit. You know the truth. So what the fuck are you gonna be like? Okay, I know that y'all is fucking stabbing me in my back, but we can still be friends. Fuck that. No. Until somebody else woke the fuck up, you was good doing you. Yes, you was good doing you. And I'm telling you, you was by yourself, right? God was giving you everything that you needed. And then this extra opportunity came. Hello. The extra opportunity came in the form of a new opportunity with, I feel like, love. This is somebody that used to be so cruel to you. This is somebody that used to be extremely cruel to you, but I feel like this person is having a new beginning. Yeah, because you know what? Something had interfered with them and their blessings. That's what it was. Something had interfered with them and their blessings. They was in a position that they didn't like. They was sitting here looking around and seeing shit for what it really was. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like they didn't see this person for who they really was in the beginning. They saw that person, but they thought that was somebody else. Not that they had to open up their eyes to realize who they was talking to. And then whenever they did, they was so disappointed in themselves with this fucking failure because they knew they blew it all. 94 in the chat. Confirmation. They knew they lost it all. For what? For a fucking nobody. Somebody who just wanted some power. Somebody who just wanted some power. Somebody they realized that this person, they just talked a good game. They was just a game master. They just talked a good game. They wasn't about their business. They wasn't trying to save nobody. They wasn't trying to help nobody. They wasn't trying to lift nobody up. They weren't trying to do none of that bullshit. That's when somebody knew why you work so hard to close this cycle, why you work so hard to let all this shit go, why you work so fucking hard to be gone, why you work so hard to do it by yourself, and you did it by yourself. See, somebody that it's like when after they done burnt the whole bridge, they didn't just take out the match, strike it on the bottom of their foot, let them start the fire on their side of the bridge. They watched that whole motherfucker burn all the way across crossed all the water to the other end and then be in a big old inferno on your side and then wash it until all the fucking smoke went out. And it was just a pile of just ash. Not even hot ash, just ash. Then somebody wake the fuck up. Yeah, you cannot make this up. Now, see, they didn't want to do nothing now. Yeah, but now they want peace after everything that's been done. Everything dead now. What you looking for peace for? Everything dead, motherfucker. You got to be fucking kidding me. Hey, Paul. I'm telling you, and it was only because somebody, the only reason somebody let that entire bridge burn, they thought they was going to control your happiness. They thought they was going to control your happiness. Guess what, smarty, motherfucking stinky breath pants? We was already happy. You was the motherfucker that wasn't happy. See, we had already did what we needed to do. We was already loving our life, secure with ourselves, cooking up good shit, loving on ourselves, getting the love, getting the attention that we wanted when we needed. We had already done some things. And see, somebody thought that you were some type of fool. But you wasn't no fool. They was a fool. They didn't realize that you was able to protect yourself no matter what they did, no matter what they attempted. You was always going to be able to protect yourself. And see, this person was secretly trying to work against you. That's their motherfucking downfall. That was their downfall because they were secretly trying to work against you. Mm-hmm. They were sitting here out in the world telling everybody some shit that you was doing that you wasn't even really doing, pointing the finger at you, gossiping about you, spreading lies, spreading rumors, saying this, saying that, and it shit wasn't even true. And see, now this motherfucker feel all alone. Because everybody looking at this motherfucker like they got a problem. Like they got a for real problem. Let's see. Now they're looking at it from another point of view. Now they upside down. They stuck in this whole situation that they created. See, they didn't make this decision before. They didn't see that this was going to be a judgment call before. They didn't realize that. But the truth has come out about how somebody was doing whatever they was trying to do to try and defeat you, to try and lie about you, to try and control you, to try and control your life, to try and control what you do. All because, you know what? You the rising star. You that star, you very healing. You're very spiritual. You're very intuitive. All because you are a chosen one. That's it. Somebody couldn't handle it. All because you had that certain je ne sais quoi. Well, because you was chosen. You know what? You went through your trials and your tribulations, and they know you was a fucking earth angel. You didn't have it easy. You had to go through shit that you had to heal by your motherfucking self. Whereas they had each other. This shit was not fucking easy. Yeah, but see, they can't stand it because you moving forward. By yourself. You don't see nobody else up there You moving forward by yourself. They can't stand that shit. But see, they thought that if they came to you, approached you a certain way, said certain shit to you, act a certain way with you, but they was still backstabbing you and shit like that, that they was going to be able to get victory over you. They were putting shit in your drink, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that they was going to be able to have some type of victory over you. But now somebody want to call the truth because they sitting here looking at you, seeing you still rising. Keep rising to the top. You still rising. You still doing the damn thing. And they even tried to paint a picture about you that was not true. And people sitting here looking at you like the real you. And they're like, you know what? This motherfucker is crazy. This motherfucker is crazy. That's why they're talking about somebody. That's why what they doing is, and what they doing is they actually spreading really good news about you, about how loving you are, how gentle, how kind, how sweet, how tender, how funny, how inspirational, how this, how that, how this, how that. See, people see your strength. They see your they know you strong. You have what it takes. They see that you are a leader. You have what it takes to get it done. They see that, you know what? It don't make a difference if they say you gotta climb this mountain and the mountains start just like this. Only question you gonna ask is, well, can I at least take off my flip-flops and put on some tennis shoes? Because you gonna get it done. You gonna get it done. See, people know that, you know what, you got a lot of good ideas. You might say, you it's like something within you. You might start off, small, but at the end of the day, baby, you got the game and gone with it. I'm telling you, people want to work with you because you're so fucking intelligent. You so fucking intelligent. See, it's something about your mother. Your mother is jealous of you. Whoa! Honey, when I say she's jealous of you, she's jealous of you. Your mother your mother looked at you and she wanted to be, it sounds so funny. Your mother looked at you and your mother wanted to be just like you. Your mother looked at you and wanted to be just like you. And I'm telling you, it used to eat your mother up that she couldn't. That woman wanted to curse you, and she tried several times, several ways, several days, several occasions. Because you have what everybody else wants. You are who everybody else wants to be. You possess what everybody wants to have. People have tried so hard, so many different ways, so many different times to change like fate for you. But each time, everything keeps going in your favor. Even if, I'm telling you, people have tried so many different ways to try and change your fate, trip you up. But each time, it's like this mother-daughter duo. Each time it fails, and it always goes in your favor. Always. Just like the person who was having this secret thing that wasn't really secret, but it wasn't out in the open. They decided they leaving that shit and coming back to you. It always works in your favor. Just like the person who had it all, and the only reason they had it all is because they was stealing it from you. They lose it all, including community and their family support. See, you the rock star. That's what people can't. That's what they don't like. You the motherfucking rock star. And it seemed like no matter what people try to do, you always go on to calmer waters. You always find a way out of nowhere. You always make it so that you're able to heal yourself from whatever situation. It's something about you that's so grounded. People can't figure it out. And let me tell you something. Not only can they not figure it out, but these motherfuckers used to think that you was a hoe. They thought that you was a hoe. They thought that you was the most wilding out in this motherfucking work at night, sleep during the day. You know, you always got your lips wrapped around somebody's pool, wing, or if you a dude, you always got your mouth on somebody, Harry Poonanny or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody thought that you was wilding out, and that's because this is what somebody else was saying. This is the word on the street. That's what somebody was out there gossiping about. The word on the street. And you know what? What's even more fucked up? This person used to sit here and think back of ways to try and raise the stakes because they wanted you to be completely out. They was trying to see how they could really raise the stakes. They wanted you to be completely out. This old ugly motherfucker. What's the message? What's the message? Thank you. Yeah, it's like somebody. So somebody was trying to get in the middle of something, but they wasn't. They wasn't able to. They thought that you was going to be disappointed, but you're not. Like I just said, we just said, you always, something always works out for you. Because I've told you, somebody loses it all. They lose it all. They lose it all. They lose it all. And this motherfucker never saw it happening, never saw it coming. Somebody thought that they was going to be able to hold some type of power over you. And you know what? I feel like this person was warned. I feel like this person was warned for trying to come up against you. They was warned for somebody. Somebody was warned for trying to come up against you. Hey, Grace. What's the message, Spirit? What else? What else? Thank you. Same person that's sitting here watching you. They were sitting here thinking that they was going to be able to do something, get away with something. Now they're sitting here watching you, realizing, I'm telling you, this is somebody who's watching you, trying to be all incognito, trying to be all undercover and shit. But they realizing they can't stop nothing. You cannot make this up. You getting a brand new opportunity, like you was handpicked from God. Like God said, I got this for you. This a new opportunity for you, and you were jumping into it. You were leading by faith. Yes. And this is something that, you know what? I feel like this is something that you was designed to do. This is something that you was designed to do. This is that opportunity that somebody tried to ruin for you. This could be a home-based business for you. Something that you love. Something that you connect with people. But see, somebody was trying to sit here and say some bullshit about you, but nobody believed them. Nobody believed them. And so now everybody that was gossiping with, everybody receiving the same karma, the same burdens. Because see, you was just like on the up and up. Your heart was pure. You're doing things to help other people, to help yourself, to help. What else, Spirit? Hello, Grace. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yep. Somebody's in their feelings. They really feeling it. It's that same person that's watching you. It's the same person that was trying to get in the middle of your happiness. But now, yeah, I'm telling you, this is the same person that was trying to get in the middle of your happiness. But now they're having another point of view. They cannot. It was never going to make you to be able to do anything to make you unhappy. All they could do was hurt the other people around them. Yep. They tried so hard to make this whole situation pan out. But the entire time, everybody knew that you was the kindergarten teacher. There was nothing bad about you. That you always received that good karma. That's why that wheel of fortune always went in your favor. That's why that good karma always went in your favor. You was always the rock star. Telling you somebody wanted to be you. And they mad because they couldn't be. I feel like if it was a grandmother, a mother, an aunt, a sister, an older cousin, somebody wanted to be you. And they mad that they couldn't be. Yeah. Now somebody, and people are starting to find out. It's like somebody got some questions. Somebody got some questions for this person, but they realize this person has ghosted the whole situation. So they don't want to be asked. They realized they had ghosted the whole situation. Like they ghosted, like something they're not answering their phone. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't answering their phone. They ain't answering no fucking questions. Yep. Everybody got questions because everybody's receiving this same. Everybody's oppressed. Everybody's feeling it. Like something about the heaviness of the situation. Yeah, because it's something about they're not feeling that love. It's the heaviness of the whole situation. Mm-hmm. We're going to see what the stack got to say. And then we're going to swing the pendulum. Then I'm going to cook my dinner and eat. I really do need to jump on here and do a members live. Because we haven't done a members live in a minute. What's the message, Spirit? Well, do it like this. Okay. What's the message, Spirit? Whew. Okay. Yeah. See, somebody, like I said, something seems suspect, fishy. Somebody, that's why somebody is like, everybody is just like, things is happening. People are starting to listen, to really listen to what's really going on. Yeah, because I'm telling you, somebody, the hard part was letting go. That person, once they decided to let go, that's when they decided what direction they was going. Yeah, they had to call on Archangel Mariel for that divine ultimate love. They feel like you are a phenomenal person. What else, Spirit? Ooh, yes. This somebody, because they know the difference between you and the other person now. You was phenomenal, and the other person is so fucking messy. They know the difference now. Somebody act like they didn't know. They do now. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Right. Exactly, Red Violet. A dumpster pig. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, I guess that's it. Oh, I'll take this one. Yeah, something about patiently wait for divine timing. Patiently wait for divine timing and have the faith of a mustard seed. I feel like that's very important. Yep, you heard her. She did her little shake and then she walked on the hell on out. Right, exactly. She did exactly that. All right, y'all. I'm going to stop it right here. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lightworker William, thank you for that generous donation. I really appreciate you. I am going to cook my dinner, eat. I hope to be on here. Hi, Kratos. How are you? Kratos COG. Hope to be on here later so we can do some member live, okay? Because I haven't done that in a few weeks. Weeks. All right, y'all. I love you so very much. Thank you so very much for your support. And I do look forward to seeing you soon. Bye now.